Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Used to have somebody to vamp with when I started this, but he's gone now 'cause he has a new job, and that sucks. Oh well. Well, that's just me now. That's just me now, I believe. hmm And this is the part where I delay to make sure that the stream is actually running, so that audio and stuff is coming through. So we'll see about that. Well, I Okay, let's lower that, because that's just weird. Alright, let's start it up. Hello, 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 and welcome to the Tenno 2-drink minimum. What used to be Warframe console player's perspective podcast. It's really not that anymore, for a couple of reasons, really. And there's the you're watching your own broadcast notion. Let's get rid of that. Okay, I don't know why that keeps coming up. I've got to leave that chat. Alright, I'm ShotFace, currently playing on Mesa. Yeah, Mesa, because Mesa is life, Mesa is love. Alright, we're going to switch off from Mesa real quick, and we'll get started here. This podcast is what used to be a podcast is really just me live streaming at this point by myself, which is a little sad. Well, not really sad, just it's sad in the fact that I used to have a partner. I don't have a partner anymore, and this was really his dream. Well, this was his fleeting experiment until he went and got a career path. And just kind of left it in my hands. Now, the unfortunateness about that is, excuse me, I'm not a big, hopefully my mic was muted for that, because, wow, I got a hairball. I'm not a big YouTuber type. I'm not a big fan of YouTube and whatnot. I mean, while I am a fan of YouTube like everybody else, I don't really care to kind of provide content for YouTube. I've taken a long, hard look at what I want to do playing video games moving forward, and I've come to realize this whole YouTube thing was a great experience, and I loved doing it when it was two of us doing it, and I just don't have the drive and determination myself to continue doing it. It's not what I feel, you know? I don't feel I'm going to do it justice. Sorry, I'm just picking out weapons and stuff. So, I think this is going to be the last Tenno 2-drink minimum for a while. It may exist in other formats. Obviously, we're going to keep it here on the channel, but I don't think I'll be uploading any more, or streaming any more videos here. More than likely, what I'm going to do is move forward streaming on my private channel on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/ShotFace. So, I think that's what we're going to do moving forward. So I do have some ideas of stuff I would like to do streaming-wise, and I think streaming would fit better into my schedule, because honestly I don't really get many opportunities to sit on a weekday and play video games for an extended period, or really this particular time frame. I have to clear my schedule a little bit for Thursday nights to do this. So rather than just move this to another night, I figured I would focus my efforts on something that made more sense to me, that was more malleable to my particular current life situation, right? So, the Tenno 2-drink minimum moving forward is probably going to exist in a different format, most likely on my Twitch channel. Once I actually really start sitting down and figuring out when I can live stream, right? 'Cause I wouldn't mind doing that. I don't feel I do enough justice to YouTube. I think the guerrilla radio style of Twitch kind of feels a little bit better, you know? So, what I figured I would do as just a final hurrah for the Tenno 2-drink minimum here on the Console Casuals YouTube channel is go ahead, have a couple of drinks, which I've already had, and do a solo sortie run, and let it take as long as it's going to take, and maybe just kind of ramble about what I feel about what's coming up with Warframe, because I did take a little bit of a break there. It was about 2 weeks, and I took some time off of playing Warframe as well. I started playing other games. I did eventually jump back into Destiny just to see Destiny 2 and how that's going, and yeah, I was right. It's an amazing game to play, but it's got about a week's worth of depth, if that, and that's only because the way Destiny does their stuff, where they delay everything and make you wait a whole week to get, you know, more powerful at the game, or whatever the hell their parsing out of BS is. But the gun mechanics and shooting that, you know, Bungie is known for, they make that game fun to play, especially with people. But playing that game solo never felt right to me. It was kind of shallow. So, that aside, I know I've spoken about the comparisons between this game and that game, and it's not really fair and stuff like that. But I did have to go back so I know what I'm talking about, at least when it comes to judging Destiny in whatever way. So I did go back and play it, and I genuinely had a good time, and I still have a good time. I play it on Xbox with all of my Xbox buddies who I've been playing with since, the Halo days. So we enjoy it for what it is at face value without putting a whole lot of effort into it. But Warframe has been my game. It has been with me for only about 2 years, really, 2-3 years almost. I can't remember how long I have in this game, but this has been my passion when it comes to gaming, the game that I can always come back to. I know other streamers and YouTubers talk about how it's comfort food. It's that place you can just return to. Go play other games, come back to Warframe. It's there. It feels good, right? It's just rewarding and empowering to play. So this is what I have, and this is probably what I'll stream most likely. I would like to stream other games, things like that. I know I'm getting a Switch here. It's coming in the mail probably tomorrow. I got it on Amazon, so happy about that. But yeah, I would like to. Well, depending on what Nintendo does with their whole live streaming BS, I would like to stream some Switch games. If my setup would allow it. So, I guess what I'm saying is I don't want to do YouTube. I wouldn't mind doing Twitch. And this is going to be the last video here. So, I know I ramble a lot. But I guess that's good if you want to live stream. So, I'm going to try and put that to work in some way, shape, or form. So tonight's efforts are going to be geared towards doing a solo sortie run. Now, this is a pretty common thing for veterans to do the solo sortie, and I know a lot of people do it in pubbies just to get things done quicker, but tonight I'm going to solo it, because I did set myself a challenge at one point to solo the sortie once a day, every day for a week straight, from Sunday all the way through to Saturday. And I did that fairly well. I think I only failed 2 days out of the week. I believe one of them was a Thursday. And that was because it was something I couldn't get around with modding and using the right frame and weapons. So, but yeah, so this day, the Thursday of this week, which is when, we actually stream these things, I'll be doing today's sortie, and it is let's see, we've got rescue. Condition is augmented enemy armor. That's not that hard to wrap your mind around. Then we got a mobile defense with energy reduction. That shouldn't be too hard either. And this is what? So it's infested. So yeah, this shouldn't be too big a deal. Let's see, we've got a spy with assault rifle only. Ooh, goody. Okay, so for a rescue, my preferred rescue frame is Loki, because I just speedrun the damn thing. So let's go get us a Loki, shall we? And real quick, let's go to my profile. I do want to swap out my glyph, and I know I'm a fan of Rob. I like Gay Guy Plays. He's one of my favorite Warframe partners. Met him. He's really, really cool. He's one of the guys we actually talked to and hung out with for a bit, and when we were up at TennoCon. So I think, in honor of all the things going on, I still got Shul and Potato. So yeah, those guys are cool. I'm gonna rock the TennoCon glyph this weekend. So I think I'll rock that all weekend. I'll probably stream this weekend as well on my actual Twitch channel. But yeah, we're gonna rock that real quick. And I did. Anybody who's actually watched these before knows that I've been working on getting my MR24. You'll notice I actually did get it finally. My slack ass finally getting that MR24. Actually, you know what? I do have a build for this. It's a rescue. We're just gonna grab Storm Shadow right here. Boom. And there he is. All right. So it's a rescue. So what I want actually is my sabotage build. Let's see. It's my saboteur. Yes. Okay. And what is the... Whoop. Was upgraded enemy armor, I believe, was... Oh, yeah. Psh, whatevs. Oh, I'm on public. Gotta switch it to solo. It's not a solo run if you're not solo. So let's go in there. Let's get up in this piece. And, so yeah. I'm also streaming this at the same time that there's a lot of other stuff going on for Warframe. I notice there's, Plains of Eidolon is getting super hyped because that should be out in the next week and a half. to a week and a half, give or take, for PC, and I know they're scheduling next month for us console plebs over here in console shantytown. So that's good, because I will have been out on a work trip towards the end of this month and the beginning of next month. So... Oh, I should just be invisible. F this. I'm just gonna run it. Okay. And stop trying to fight things. But yeah, so Plains of Eidolon will hopefully be closer... Wow, it got dark. When I get back from my work trip, because I will actually be out of the country. So that's gonna be hopefully really cool. I can get back and jump right into the plains. Oops, I'm a dumbass. I'm going the wrong way. And here we are. Going this way. So that's happening, and I know people are probably just coming off of the prime time that happened just a little bit ago, which ran a little long, because I don't know if you were watching, the stream failed like 3 times. It was funny, but a good time was had by all. I hate it when she says that. You set off a laser. Nobody set off a laser, it's the sortie. But they also set up a raid for the 100 Hours of Warframe stream that is going on right now for breast cancer awareness, and I believe W Grades is actually streaming right this second. Hey, there's our boy. Alright, come on, bucko. Oh, I hate it when it doesn't give me the waypoint right away. So, yeah, I would recommend don't waste your time watching this stream so much. Definitely waste your time watching the 100 Hours of Warframe, because that's going to be all weekend and going to be a good time. A lot of those guys are really, really cool, and so we've met most of them at TennoCon. There's the frickin' waypoint. Here we go. So, yeah, I would recommend watching that stream instead of watching me fail as a Loki, because I am not a Loki main. Sweet Jeebus. There we go. And I have no power left. Watch me walk into walls. Look at me go. I'm awesome, aren't I? Alright, there we go. Sorry, I had to adjust something. No, get away from me. Alright, my hostage is... hostage? Why does it say... Oh, I guess he was a hostage. He's a rescuee now. I don't know if that titling is correct. And I'm zapped. I'm not paying attention to what's going on my screen, I'm paying attention to my freaking phone. Pro streamer, ladies and gentlemen, pro streamer. So good you'd think I'd got paid for this. Sorry, my throat is super dry. I keep saying and feeling the dryness in the back of my throat. I know it's gonna get super annoying, and I'm gonna start hating myself here in a minute. Let me finish this and take a drink. There we go. Sortie step 1, done. Yay. Go me. Alrighty. But yeah, much like everyone else, I currently am doing all of my Plains of Eidolon prep, and if you watched Prime Time, you definitely saw the reworks coming to focus. The sledgehammer had been taken to it, and it looks pretty amazing. I'm liking what I see when it comes to focus. I'm liking some of the ideas that are present there. I like that it's it takes a bit. It looked like Xeneric takes a bit more. I guess player skill or effort on the player's part to give you those energy boosts. So I've been preparing for that by taking Xeneric off, so I don't have that passive energy bonus, and learning how to play more economically with each of my frames. Because making economic builds first is probably a better practice, or at least I see it as a better practice myself. Especially if you're somebody who hasn't gotten so far as to unlock focus, like you're not at the War Within or anything like that. It makes sense to really look at your build from an economic standpoint and really worry about things like efficiency and such. Alright. Number 2, mobile defense energy reduction. Now this is what I like. Now, I profess to be a Frost main. I am a Frost man through and through. However, if there was a frame that has stolen my heart, it is my Zartan, who is also my favorite Cobra operative. It's not actually a Cobra operative, and that is Mr. Inaros right here. The one I cheat on Frost with. Yeah. And instead of the Vacor Heck, which is my favorite shotgun, I'm going to switch over and I'm going to cheat. Operator? with one of my new favorites,
What are you thinking about?
which came out recently, which is the Archiplasmor. I really like this thing. Let's check my crappy build out, because it's just a leveling build. 99% status, it's radiation viral. I'll rock it, I don't care. It doesn't matter, I'm using Legion and Naros, so I'm good to go. It doesn't... Nothing really matters anymore. Alright, so we keep on rolling. And since this is a mobile defense, usually what I do here is I use his swarm to kind of CC the area, because I have a good duration build on my Naros. So that's what we'll do here. Alrighty. So, I figure what I'll do is I'll solo the entire sortie. It shouldn't take very long. I mean, wow, it's only been like 20 minutes since I started, and I was rambling for the most of it. So, if we get a Riven at the end, I'll go ahead and stick around a little bit longer and finish up that Riven as well. We'll see how that works out. Landing now. Look at him land. Oh, you beast. Now, first things first, very important. Gotta put on that scare bar. It's probably the most useful part of this. And then we pick this up, and now I have... Oh my god, I have the Sonic Core on? Alright. Excuse me. Oh yeah, the Sonic Core. Destroy the frame rate on your PS4. Get a Sonic Core. There we go. And that's how you deal with that. Alright, and that's how you do. Look at this. Uh-oh. Killing little things. Alright, how's their health? Their health is doing well. Okay, nope. We gotta do that again. Oh, buddy. Oh. Nope, you gotta come over here. Come on. Get in the group. Or be dead. Whatever. That's cool. Oh, Helios has his deconstructor on. That's why things are being dead. Okay. My Helios is actually pretty beastly. Alright. Nope. Get close to them. Oh, come on. Come on, get close to these guys. Oh, shoot. Alright, let's do that. Let's make a big happy family again. Come on, get up in there. There we go. So yeah, even with an energy reduction, if you have a decent... what is that? Ah, can't talk. If you have a decent level of efficiency, and I'm using rage and things like that, and there is somebody draining my energy. Who is it? Is it you? Yeah, it's probably that ancient disruptor. Alright, well, it doesn't matter because I'm a Naros, so it's irrelevant. So, yeah. Naros is a pretty easy frame once you once you get a good build on him. I primarily just throw on rage and go to town, and you'll figure out what you want to do with the Naros, which is why I like him. He's so easy. I don't have to think with the Naros. I'm not thinking at all right now. There we go. That's the way I want to go. Excuse me. Nope. Whee! I really would like some Naros Tenno gen. I want to see some more stuff for him. I do love me some Naros. There we go. Come on. So I'm gonna wait for Faven to get down on that. I know he's doing a Harrow right now, so that's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to see that in action because I love his Grax line. I have so many of his Grax skins already. Let's get me some Scarab back. There we go. This is so compelling, isn't it? It's it's just the greatest thing in the world to watch. A bunch of... Oh, crap! Alright, I had to get rid of him. There we go. You do need energy to cast this thing. Okay, there we go. Something was draining my energy and it wasn't helpful. Alright. I need you guys to get into the swarm. Come on. Get into the swarm. There we go. Everybody in the swarm. Everybody's having a good time, except for the ancients. Ancients can go to hell. Just... remember that, kiddies. Ancients can go to hell. They can go to hell and they die. Or, they can die and go to hell. See, like, right now. Oh, yeah, I can just... Here, hit me. Hit me. There we go. There we go. Still being drained. Wow. So even with something still draining me, a disruptor in some way, shape, or form around there, a couple of hits gives me enough to cast my one of my Scarab Swarm throws, which is enough to control a decent room, especially in Infested. I mean, I use it mostly for Corpus. Corpus is where I came up with this idea for doing this type of CC, especially in the sortie. It's I don't know why it worked out one time, and I was like, holy crap! All right, so I refined my Inaros build to really work with this, and he does a decent amount of damage, keeps himself alive, keeps the team alive for a good portion too. All right, first off, we got to get rid of him. All right, I need you to hit me. Hit me! Hit me! There we go. And we can do that. And we're also rocking that negation swarm, so that's helpful. And we can do that, and we can jump up here and just watch him dance. Just watch him dance. Okay, nope. Let's not stand inside stuff. That's not cool. That's not good for business. Still being drained. That is just not cool. You guys suck. Look at that. The Plasmor is beast. It's slow, though. Hit me. Hit me again. There we go. Oh, yeah. Bring it on. Good power strength actually helps, too, because it determines the amount of healing. So, yeah, my Inaros is a well-rounded build. I enjoy it quite a bit. I liked him well before I even had this build. So. Okay, while that's going on... Oh, wow, yeah, I'm in solo mode. Ah, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take my display, and we're going to throw my brightness and stuff up. Save those changes, thank you. Okay. I always feel like everything's very dark. This game is super dark. There we go. We're going to throw that down again. And then you, good sir, okay. And then we hit him with the Plasmor, and then we hit him with the Legion. That's a condition overload build, you know, because if you're gonna go OP, go OP. Alrighty, I'm out of here, kiddies. You guys have a blast. Whoop. Hardcore parkour. Yeah, there we go. Alright, moving on. Oh yeah, so was watching the whole planes thing today. I know that there's who is it? It's Shul and Inexpensive Gamer are doing their live streams for showcasing the planes. So that's awesome. I'm digging that. I like where that's going. I've watched a bit of it earlier today, and then I watched Primetime, and I'm trying not to be a hyped person, not trying to be like super amped, you know. Like I'm not putting a PoE prep hype, yeah, woo, in the chat or in the description. So yeah, I'm just I'm genuinely enthusiastic. I like. Oh wow, my Legion is clipping through my Syndana. I gotta fix that. I like everything I see about planes. I'm cautiously optimistic. I don't want to give it too much credit just yet, but I also do appreciate the fact that it's going to be on PC. I know a lot of console players are going to be butthurt, and I saw that in the chat and things like that during the streams. It's like, oh man, it's not going to be on console for a while. Wow, console getting screwed again. Ha ha ha. Us console plebs, sucks to be us. It's like, no, it actually doesn't. It's actually not a bad thing, because we've always stated this here on this channel. It's like, hey, we're actually getting a better product at the end of it. You know, they do all their bug fixes and things like that, and the PC guys, they beta test the crap out of it. This next one's a spy, so we're just going to put on my spy build. Oop. Okay. And, like, it's not a bad thing that we have to wait a couple weeks, right? Because so many of the bug fixes will be in place. I mean, a lot of them, not, you know, not all of them, but a good amount of them, because usually when DE releases a big update, they sit around for a couple of days This mission requires... Oh, I need an AR. Whoopsie. I still have my Juge. It doesn't really matter what fucking rifle I bring, so... Here, let's swap out to... I'll just grab whatever... Ooh, you know what? The Stradivar. I need to play with the Stradivar. I need to play with this more, because it got a buff not too long ago. But we won't do that. We're gonna... If it's gonna be rifle only, we're gonna rock my rifle. God damn it. There we go. You know what? We're gonna rock it in my colors. Boom. Okay.
You have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
But yeah, so we'll be getting a version of the Plains of Eidolon that has fewer bugs. And I mean, yeah, that's the benefit of being on console. I know people are still gonna be kind of like meh about all that, but it's really there's two things here. One is it is better for us, and it's not DE's fault necessarily. Most developers, I imagine, would love to release on every platform at the same time, anything that they put out. Why there's a disparity between PC and console, there's a couple of factors involved there. One of the biggest factors for us console guys is that we have to wait for stuff to come out on console because the console makers are pretty stringent about what's on their networks. They have very specific rules and very specific things that need to be met for stuff that's produced. There's also a lot of background business crap that takes place that can sometimes get in the way. So rather than DE having to holy crap. Sorry, there we go. Rather than DE trying to negotiate putting out update after update for the game on console and having to deal with, all the BS that comes with PlayStation and Xbox, because they're apparently super annoying about whatever gets on their services. It makes more sense for all publishers or developers to take their time with releases and make sure that they, make one big dump that'll last them a good while, so this way they don't have to constantly update. So it's a lot less heartache. So I would rather have a more finished product that doesn't need constant hotfixes, because hotfixes are a pain in the ass for the developer, at least on the console side, because there's all that red tape they have to go through. So I don't mind having to wait that extra month. Let's get rid of him. There we go. I don't mind having to wait the extra month. I really don't. Because the product will be better. That's really it. That's all it comes down to. A better product is better product. That's it. And that's what we do, is we consume DE's product. And if that sounded vaguely sexual, that's because I have a dirty mind. It sounded vaguely sexual to me for whatever reason. Let's get rid of this. Sorry, see, this is why I want to do Twitch, and I should probably do YouTube instead of Twitch, because talking and playing is a pain in the ass, and it's something you need to practice. There we go. And I'm not good at talking and playing. You can see I either take time to think about what I'm doing on screen, or I take time to say something. Either way, one of these is losing out. So why the hell am I thinking about going to Twitch? Sweet Jeebus. To be honest, I like the divvying up of my attentions. There we go. Here's some more compelling gameplay of an invisible Loki flipping through the air. You can't really make it out. It's hilarious. Oh my god. I should play this on PC. Okay, let's do that. Oh, reload. There we go. I really only need to worry about those. So I'm gonna sit here for a second, let my invis run out. You'll notice I haven't popped my focus because I have Naruman on, so it wouldn't be useful to me anyway, because I've decided to live without Xeneric. That's my goal, is to live without Xeneric. That will get me ready for the plains. Come on, come on. There we go. Woo! And we're in. Now, more than likely, I'm gonna get Endo at the end of this run, because that's what happens when you get a decent, easy daily sortie. Is you get Endo. You never get ribbons. I've only ever gotten one melee ribbon, so. And it was for the Reaper Prime. As much as I love the look and feel of the Reaper Prime, it's not great. There are better Reaper weapons, not just better weapons. Plus, I'm a Legion man. Oh. So. And now Legion is, like, in a broken territory because of condition overload, so. Yeah, there we go. I could have done that way better. There we go. And what did we get for solo sortie? We got 4,000 endo. What did I tell you? Ah, DE, you task me. You task me so. And that only took a half hour. Holy crap. Alright. So, I think that's what I have in store for moving forward, is just doing this. Have a couple drinks and figure out how to solo the sortie. Now, they're not always going to go that easy. I know I've had times where they weren't that easy, and I've had to actually think about what the hell my build is going to be. It's, part of the reason I like Limbo is because I've had to learn how to use Limbo in the sortie. So let me fix this build again. I know not a whole lot of people, or I guess I know of quite a few people who don't care about their, what is it, their loadouts, but I do, which is why you'll see they're all named. I like my loadouts. I like them all being different and being themed, essentially. Alright. So there we are. We're back on my big bad Desert Harpy Mesa. Whee! And, huh. I guess that's really it. That's all I kind of wanted to do. Was, actually provide some content for this video, which is really just an update about me probably not doing this in the future. At least, not in the near future. Between work and everything else going on, I don't think I'm going to have time for this. If I do stream, it's really only going to be on the weekends. So, yeah, this is ShotFace. For the console casuals. Signing off for probably the last time. Probably not. Who knows? I mean, I'm gonna keep the channel, and if something strikes me, then yeah, I'll come back. I mean, hey, I might even just upload my my live streams here throughout the week. So yeah, there's Mesa's head. It's going away. She's found some dirt in my ship. All right. So in the not so immortal and very cheesy words of Cazz the Casual, keep it cool, keep it casual.